There we go. You don't like it?
Is somebody else coming in?
No, I'll zoom in. I can zoom in.
You can do what?
I can zoom in. I was trying to see how it goes. I could just get in.
I'm happy. I'm just like, why was it so far away? Like, what was the objective of having it so far away?
I think when I turned it on, it zoomed out.
Okay.
I had it set up and then turned it off to save. Let me go ahead and make us look great once more.
So can you go and brighten it up? What up, Chris?
You said like what also?
Hmm?
Okay. You said what?
Lighten this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you're using a solar light, so you gotta lighten this up a little bit.
I know exactly how to do that.
Take.
That ain't better.
Yeah.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Happy New Year, Chris. How are you? Blah,
So
blah.
so just know when we do strips, you want us to be the full strip if we're going back and forth, right?
Uh-huh.
And she can do the caption right here if you're doing caption, you know?
So
I'm not listen,
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. I'm asking for
so
clarity.
so when we do strips, it needs to be the full person. If you want the
Okay.
caption up here, this is fine.
Okay. Got you. So I should
But
lower it.
if it's down, it could be on our chest.
What's up, Kid Clip? It's a wild title. Let me let y'all guess who did it. Happy New Year. What is up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Are we filling this banner for the live or do we want something different? I'm just gonna play with it. Let's see what we got. We can do that. Nah, it cuts off my head. I don't like that. I guess I do that. I can work with this. I like this. So the choice is that or that. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's New Year. Why not? Let's do it. Set hide. There we go. And I'm gonna turn off my cell phone. Grab my cell phone and turn it off, and then we're gonna rock and roll.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Can you click auto again?
Yeah.
I forgot to turn it back on. And zoom out a smidge.
Okay. And then
Give me some more shoulder. Right there.
hi, Dion.
What up, Twills?
How you doing, Dion?
Where's the folks at?
Oh, you want to talk to the folks? One
Nope.
second. Right here. I'm gonna test this. This is the first time we did live with StreamYard. I just want to see if we really live. Crazy.
Mm. Double up on streaming?
We're on YouTube and
No, I'm
what do you
talking
mean?
about what computers. If I did it on my laptop.
Probably. Just be streaming all over the world. Okay. Let me see. I don't necessarily see lactose.
I kind of feel like, and have you tried again to do it from YouTube, from your computer?
Not recently. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. I had to hit it here too. Think we did it. We did it. This us right here.
I mean,
We're live. I'm really
all right,
excited. Yeah.
on YouTube. That's what's up.
And on YouTube. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's a first.
Oh, you noticed the fresh locks? Yes, this is a yesterday retie.
Mm.
My head was hurting all yesterday. It's not even that I'm tender headed. Like, I don't know what it is. I guess because it's you used to have interlocks, right? So you know how
Hmm.
you like pull it in and
What
I
hurts?
guess my like it's a little stiff. And then at night when I lay down, I'm just like, let me get a
Hmm.
little ibuprofen to
Hmm.
help the situation.
Um, no regrets, right?
No regrets. I
Love
love it.
it.
You know how people always are like, I should have done this sooner?
Hmm. You
I'm
could.
definitely one of those people.
Yeah.
Uh,
I definitely want to emphasize who talked you into it.
one of my best friends talked me
One
into
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
Can you be specific on who talked you into it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My guy, he was like, you should get locks.
Mhm.
And was like really persistent to the point I was almost like, wait, does my natural hair look like trash?
Mhm. She was always wearing braids though.
I was
That's
wearing
why.
twists
Yep.
all the time. And then it was like, I like the versatility of my blowout, or I like how my twist out looks because big
Hmm.
hair twills was a
Right.
vibe.
Right.
But you really did talk me into it. I appreciate it.
Is there any way you can create big hair with locks, or you just add a wig?
I mean, a wig for sure, but when I do my curly type cleaning,
Hmm.
those are big for a little bit, but not like
Hmm.
I'm sure it
Is
can.
there
We just gotta
anything
figure
that
out.
you? Well, I've seen Chloe Bailey.
Listen,
Yeah.
yes, queening with
Right.
all the locks.
No, I've seen her wearing wigs.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know because all right, I have a big head. I don't know if you know.
That's why you're 1/3 of the frame, and I'm squeezing out this. I'm like this.
You weren't supposed to agree with
Okay,
me.
keep going.
So wigs was already a struggle. I mean, especially with big hair,
Hmm.
and so then like, of course, you break it down and like it works.
Hmm.
I have no idea with all the hair Chloe has
Mm.
that how you get that hair under
Right.
a wig and not look crazy.
Well, if you do a circle thing, right?
But imagine locks, like long locks, just
Hmm.
it gets volume. Like I don't know how you. It's genius.
Well,
It's
well, maybe
magic.
what if you have cornrows and
Uh-huh.
then tuck it at the bottom?
Tuck it where? Because did you see her Solange wig she wore to the Kennedy Awards?
I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of
It
these
was like
people.
a very short wig, a
Okay.
very short look. So then it's like, where are you tucking?
Mm.
That's all.
Mm, okay.
That's all. I mean, might as well
Mm,
record.
I thought we was recording the whole
Nah,
time.
we didn't even do no intro. So
I think she adds length to her locks.
that would make sense. That would make sense. Um, I'm pressing record. How do I know it's going? What I do? What I do? Okay, I'm gonna get up and try it again. I was trying to be slick.
Slick back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this sofa is really low, and I'm really tall. So long legs don't work with the sofa.
And you're 47.
47. Sir, you will not be where I'm at. It's recording. This is it's black when I look at that. It's this recording.
It's black.
It says recording, and there's nothing on the
On what?
like when I peek through the hole. And then I press stop, it shows again. I think it's just because it's already playing to the screen. It kind of does that here. You can't look at them both at the same time.
Mm.
Alrighty.
I think my sister just retired.
Oh, nice.
Working at a job for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
she's getting that empty nest syndrome. Like not really empty nest, but more so like she
Nothing to
just
do.
nothing to do. So she's reminds me she loves me.
Well, that's good.
Me.
Communication. She got time.
Yeah.
She got time for her little
Too
brother.
much time.
All right.
That's so funny.
She's calling.
Well, my brother is.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back
to our first episode of 2024. Yes. Of Rack with
Dion. That's it.
Well, at least you put your name in it this year.
Mm-hmm.
At least you admitted that you are part of this podcast permanently. Congratulations. What are your other New Year's goals?
Beard's coming in. Huh?
Oh, we back here.
Beard's coming
we
in.
back here.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like Twills.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to do like Beard.
What? Why am I catching strays?
They're coming in. Beard's coming in.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need my tweezers?
Hi, Chris.
Oh my gosh. So, like I said, this is the first episode of Rack with Twills and Lack.
Mm-hmm.
So excited to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Random. My random news, because I feel like 2024 just came in strong, very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff, all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like a little piece of is Hallie had her baby.
Hey, who's that?
Hallie, Chloe's little sister. Oh, and she named him Halo. It's a cute name, like an Angel's Halo, because her name is Angel, right?
Oh.
But she's also very angelic. I was like, that's such a sweet name.
You think she's angelic?
Like her voice.
I think that she's a menace.
She's probably a menace in real life, but I'm saying like her voice is just what's the word? It's a big word I want to use right now.
Prince Eric.
You're telling Prince Eric. That's what we're doing. I don't know much about the child's father other than he's a rapper named DDG. Do you know what songs he has? That's okay because you're like 50, so you shouldn't.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know any of Haley Bailey's songs by herself?
Yes, Angel. I just named it.
How'd it go?
'Cause you're an angel, angel. Ooh. Like that.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's a real song.
If I pull up, it's gonna go exactly like that.
Black girl with the black girl hair. Yes, it's called Angel.
You just freestyled that.
I promise you, it's a song. Look it up. Test me in this. I am a twin of the Bailey sisters. A twin. A fan of the Bailey sisters.
Go off, sis. Halo is 2 Chainz' son's name too. Cute name.
Such a cute name. I love it.
All right. I would have reversed it to
Say it.
Ola,
Ola.
Ola,
This is my son. Ola.
Ola. That's Alo. No,
No, it's not. Not. It's
how would you say
old,
Ola?
but not like
I
Ola
know,
is
but
being
it's the
young.
Ola. It's the
It
Ola.
is.
Yeah,
Yes. How would you do?
Ola,
It's my son. Ola.
Ola,
Too close to
Ola,
Ola.
Ola,
Ola.
Ola, Ola.
Um. Another. So speaking of DDG, what I wanted to roll into was, have you heard? This is kind of a couple weeks old, but like Simone Biles' husband, he's a football player that nobody knows his name. You're just gonna call football. Her Simone Biles' husband.
Go ahead.
That's rude of me. I really just don't know his name. Anyway, on a podcast, he was mentioning how um, he really didn't know who Simone Biles was when they first started
Oh,
dating.
that's dope.
Um, and because he was like, I was in college and football and in training camps. I wasn't keeping up with the Olympics, and I didn't know. And people had felt away like, okay, you didn't know who this girl is. You're an athlete. You didn't know who she was.
Mhm.
That was a thing for a minute because they're like, "You're lying, you're being disrespectful." And then he also, in that same interview, was like, "I mean, I didn't trip over that because I'm the catch." And women, everybody was like, "Wait, I'm sorry, sir. Who are you, and how are you the catch?" So that was a
Mhm.
whole thing, blew over. And then recently, Simone Biles said, and they don't talk about in their household who's the best athlete
Mhm.
because it gets like to be a really um, competitive subject.
Let me look up this guy's name.
And he said she was like, um, she was just like, I mean, he tried to do one of my workouts and couldn't make it through, but we just don't talk about who's the best athlete in the household. But statistics show this woman has like 5 moves named after her. That's the best athlete in the world.
Right, athlete is subjective.
But it's just, and I'm sure that's how the argument goes.
Mhm.
But nobody knows this man. Who this man and
Well,
why he competing for best. You're not even the best athlete in your field.
oh, he's actually pretty.
You don't
He's pretty dope.
tell me about him.
He's. I mean, he is.
Jonathan Owens.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's a dope wide receiver.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
serious.
I hear you. Give me more.
But also, so I mean, I don't. You can't really say he caught this ball. He caught this
No,
ball.
I just like what was like where did was he drafted? What round was he
I don't
drafted?
know,
Like
but
all that.
like when I watch highlights, he's one of them highlights a lot. So athlete is such a hard thing to discuss. Like, how do you determine who's a better athlete when you're on two different sports? It's like who's the better athlete between Michael Jordan or Michael Phelps at their prime. It's hard to determine that because it's two different sports. They're both awarded. Um,
Right.
yeah,
I hear you on that. But
it's
I'm like, he's not even like in the conversations for top in his field.
because there is one of her. She's the team
Uh-huh.
versus 40 people on his team, and they're not on a great team. I'm almost certain that you, Twilla, cannot name me 5 players in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
5 players.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, you gonna put me on the
I'm
spot?
going to put you on the spot
Um
because you're trying to be Team Simone Biles, but you can't name.
well, we know Russell's in there.
Okay, one.
Russell. I'll name little Jonathan. Cup. What's his first name?
Little Jonathan.
Little Jonathan Owens.
Okay.
But Cup, what's his
I don't know.
uh
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rams players.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know Travis Travis Kelce and his brother. I can't
Okay.
think of his
Now
name.
you got their first last names.
And you have the fine guy from the Eagles. I'm gonna think of his name.
Hmm.
Who's quarterback? On the spot? You
Yes,
you
because you're
stretching me
trying
out.
to make a point by saying no one knows you.
But at least I know I'm saying I know I'm naming random people that play football, but I'm saying like even you were like, let me look him up. Okay, he's dope.
Well,
I said,
I
give
didn't know
me
she
more
was married.
stats.
I didn't know she
I
was
said,
married.
give me stats about him. He's not in the conversation of like best. Like, of course, we hear more about quarterbacks, but like, if you telling me best wide receivers, was he on
Mhm.
your list?
Well, I don't play fantasy football. Uh, so when you say give me some stats, I don't keep stats in my head. I'm not like one of those omniac people that can kind of just list them off like that.
All you had to do, if he's as dope as you telling me that he's that dope,
Hmm.
um, oh, he's always on all the highlight reels. He leads the team. I don't know the exact thing, but this guy is the truth.
Hmm. Name me another person on the gymnastics.
Gabby Douglas isn't playing anymore, and we have
Not black. They're always black.
yeah, it's the little Asian girl. I'm trying to think of her name.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Twill, don't play with this dude's is athleticism.
No, I'm gonna think of her name because she went to play for Auburn.
No
Something
one
Lee,
knows you.
something Lee. I can't think of her first name, and it's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah,
I
because
watch more gymnastics and football, but for
but you
sure.
still can't name me another person.
I can't name lyrics in the song. That don't mean I don't know songs.
But what I'm
Like I'm
saying is,
saying,
but what I'm saying, the reason why Gabby is great. I mean, not Gabby. Simone Biles is dope.
which
She
proves how great her athleticism
because
is.
she's black. There's not,
He's black.
huh?
He's black.
She's black
Uh-huh.
in a white dominated.
Not anymore. The colors have taken over.
Is she is black in a white dominated sport, so she's going to stick out. And she's really good. She's short. She's adorable. She's fun to watch. She created moves.
Because
She
nobody else in the world can do them.
right, right. When you're short, you can get away with a lot of stuff when it comes to flips and stuff.
She's a powerful athlete that's
Right.
doing stunt, like doing moves that people in her field cannot do. That is why she's called the greatest. That is why there are all these moves named after her. There
Hmm.
are clips after clips of other elite gymnasts trying to do these same moves and they just cannot do it.
Hmm.
So that's part of the testament of how dope she is.
Hmm.
I'm saying because you were like comparing skill set or comparing like this is the field that Gabby, well, thanks. Simone is in. Michael Jordan's in this field. Um, Michael Phelps is in this
Hmm.
field. So Jonathan is in another field. In that field, what is the conversation about him
What is the conversation about being a better athlete, right?
in the house? Yeah.
So it's like saying, can you do what I do? Is that is if it's a lot of that, it's going to be is only thing that's going to be similar is who can run fastest because that's an athletic thing that is mutual on both
Mhm.
sports.
Uh-huh.
She's going to kill him on flipping. He's going to kill her on jumping, catching balls.
Mhm.
Um, but there's nothing that's similar. Only you can do is just run.
So I think ultimately what's problematic, and listen, if she's happy in her relationship, I'm glad she's happy in the relationship.
Especially
She
what's happy.
found that's what I'm saying. If she's happy, and she's found that person. It's just the conversations that they've been having publicly. It's like, girl is downplaying her light, and is it that to find a guy and be in a relationship with a man, um, and so he can feel uh, great in his manhood, that she has to downplay his greatness, her greatness. And that's what the conversation
Was
is
he
around here.
joking saying it? Like, yeah, I don't even know who he was, man.
No, he was dead serious.
I mean, let me see where he's at.
Like she said, how many rings does her husband have?
Let me tell you something. Uh, what's his name?
Jalen Hurts. Thanks, Chris. Sorry.
The quarterback. Tom Brady has more rings than teams existence. Tom Brady has more rings. He has more appearances in the Super Bowl than teams have ever went to the playoffs. So it's hard to say who got more rings. And there's another player who just got luck, who just lucked out with the rings, like Robert Horry. Why Robert Horry is not in the conversation of the greatest athlete when he got 7 rings?
The luckiest.
John Sally got a bunch of rings,
Yeah.
just been on the bench the whole time. So I hate when people use like you know the final reward, gold. gold medals and all that stuff
But
because
that's why we're having a conversation about Simone. I mean, I know it's a different sport, but that's part of the
mhm.
appeal with her.
I'm gonna look up the dude's stats. I think he got traded.
Yeah.
Um, let's see what the career stats. He's a greenback. That's a greenback. Green Bay Packer safety. Um, I hate looking at stats because it's too much to calculate. I'm sorry.
Like, was he? Do you know if he was drafted,
Yeah, he gets drafted. I just don't know how
or
many
was he
percent.
like? What's the?
You talking about?
Yeah, I just didn't know. Like, sometimes people, what's it, walk on or whatever the combine, have to go through combine and all that stuff, or was he just straight up drafted? I don't know. Like, I just like, like the older I'm like, it's okay to walk in who you are and being great and like understand like in healthy relationships there's some level of compromise, but it's like it feels like she's like downplaying her greatness, which is maybe something she doesn't have to like she feels like I don't need to rely on this. But like in the public conversations, it feels like red flags. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're both competitive people,
Hmm.
and why should I say she's better than me, and why should she say he's better than me? It's like, I mean, of course you're like, hey, she's the one who do that. That's the nice, kind thing to say. Hey, in my dream, like, hey, you know what? I'm just the person who live there. She's the queen of the house. That's the fun thing to
Yeah.
say. When they say stuff like, who's the fastest? You can be like,
Well, like,
that's the cute thing to say.
yeah, it's a nice thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, like Tiana Taylor and Iman um, filed for divorce, right?
Hmm.
And one of the things in their divorce, it was like uh, one of the things that led to it supposedly was him being jealous of her. So I guess he retired recently,
Hmm.
and she's like acting and getting all these accolades, and she was just saying, according to a source, because listen, is a source. This was probably Jasmine Brand, my source. Anyway, but saying that that was, that being what contributed to, like, the downfall of their actual relationship. He couldn't be happy that she was winning in her season
Well,
or feeling insecure in his season.
well,
Uh-huh,
according to my sources,
uh-huh.
I found out that she was not faithful in her relationship. And the reason why he insisted that the world see their reasoning why they're getting divorced,
Uh-huh.
because she wanted to hide it.
Mm.
He said, because people are going to assume that I did something wrong.
I just figured, people grow apart. People are so big on.
Because you can hide the
Mhm.
reasoning why
Yeah.
you got a divorce. He's like, no, no. He said, put it out in public, because people keep thinking I did something wrong.
Mm.
I want people to know. It's like, please don't. Our children's involved. He said, no.
Oh, who's your source? This is different. I read this.
Well, I mean, I don't remember. It was like one of those on the Breakfast Club.
Mm,
And
mhm.
they said, according to so and so, they said that this happened. Yes, Chris, allegedly. But
All caps.
yeah, allegedly. But yeah, they're saying that he wanted to be out. Like, I want people to know why we are getting divorced and all the details of
Yeah,
it. Look it up.
okay. I'll concede to that because I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But I do think my point was in all that being said that I do think, um, I do, like it's sad to see like, or I call it a red flag because it's like I should be able to recognize what's great in my person and also say, like be confident in my own self. Like she's probably attracted because to him because he's an athlete. Like he does
Mhm.
this, they have similar, they'll have similar experiences and stuff. And Um, like, people kinda pulled his cards by saying, like, "You said you didn't know anything about gymnastics, you didn't know who he was, but, like, there was a tweet from you a couple of years before you talking about Gabby Douglas is the greatest." So, it's like, you know what gymnastics is.
Mhm.
But that doesn't that's between them. It's just like,
Mhm.
I think I don't know if it's necessarily it's a young girl's game to sit there
Yeah,
and, like, downplay your greatness, and I'm
because
just like,
Gabby
"Shine, girl."
Douglas can go viral.
Simone.
Gabby Douglas
Yeah,
could have went viral when when he was around. You said it
yeah,
was an OG, right?
yeah,
He could have went viral
yeah,
for all the wrong reasons.
right,
As in, like, hey, her hair. Remember that situation was
yeah,
with that? Things can go viral. Cat Williams went viral.
mhm,
Uh, if somebody in the NHL went viral for doing the Dougie after he won the Stanley Cup,
mhm.
you would know this person. I'm almost certain. I will bet you my next paycheck that you don't know one person currently in the NHL right now.
No,
I don't either. So what I'm saying is like things can go viral.
right,
Like I can not know who some people.
right,
You know Paul Mechanics from the Los Angeles Kings? No, I don't,
right.
because that's not my world. If Biles is not in his world, he can't know.
Yeah,
Right,
I get that that's possible.
that's
That's
very
very
possible.
plausible.
Yeah,
It's just like things on top of each other make me feel like
yeah,
this is all piled up.
right. So like just do a comparison. There's not a lot of, I don't know how many black people on the Olympic team, but I'm about to ask Google how many black people are in the NHL.
Like 3.
You said three.
It's my guess.
Okay, Google, how many black people are in the NHL?
I don't understand.
And you know what I'm saying. I don't understand what you're saying. What?
There are no black people in the NHL. That was her response.
How many black people are in NHL? Maybe they got a number, which is crazy. And they're mixed too. They're
Currently,
biracial. Right?
that current or like have been in the past.
This is R. One. Let's see what's the numbers.
Oh, it's more than 3 guys.
Yeah, they're probably on the bench though. We got a lot.
All right, black people, come through. Um,
It says nine.
9.
34. What? Where's these numbers?
Somebody said 4.5. I'm guessing. Oh man. Um, I'm laughing. Was it spicy? Who said this? Yeah. It's like Jay-Z saying he's a better singer than Beyonce.
Singer's different, man. That's different. I could say, I would say, I would say, let's see, to compare them to,
Better entertainer.
oh, he's not an entertainer.
They're in both in entertainment.
Um, is influence. How about that?
Mm,
Because he's crossing over now
no.
to business.
Oh, but I feel like they're both they both got their starts in the entertainment field.
Hmm.
He told y'all to wear button ups and y'all did.
Right.
Like
He said, I don't wear jerseys no more.
right.
Right. So influence.
Yeah.
Like, and Jay Z voices his opinion more than Beyonce. I haven't yet. I would love to see what the last interview that Beyonce did. Beyonce is a puppet.
No, she's not. There was a point where I feel like you could have said that, like when her dad was her manager and she never said
I
much
shouldn't say
about
puppet.
anything. But
What I'm saying is like why aren't you doing interviews? Why can't you go on Club Shay Shay and just say, hey, this was going on in my life.
because I'm Beyonce.
But, like you can do your own platform. You can have your daughter interview you, and the money goes straight to you.
Yeah.
Why haven't you done an interview?
But don't you think like there's something iconic or that allows her to retain her status as
Okay,
the queen by
okay,
not like giving like this She's like, "I put myself out in the documentary. That is my own platform. I
But
gave you me in
she's
the
controlling it.
documentary." Exactly.
She's controlling
Controlling
it.
her image.
Right. But instead of just answering the question, you figure out the reason. It's a science to reason why she does
No,
this.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like the reason you don't do interviews is that it adds to like your elusiveness or that I can't quite touch. I don't quite know that person. Ooh, the queen versus bringing it down more human.
What
That's what I
if
said.
Jay Z interviewed Beyonce?
That'd be cute for them.
Right. They're both interviewing each other.
Yeah.
And it's very odd that I feel like again, she can control this.
Hmm.
Let's ask that question again. She can literally have somebody say, "What do you want me to say?"
Right.
Right? You can rehearse this answer, but it's really mysterious that you cannot have a loose interview of her free thoughts. I feel like I feel like she's giving this vibe of like I can't let people see that I'm ordinary. I can't be like, that's a good question, Paul. Let me think. Like we can't see an organic Beyonce talking.
We might not like what we see. We'd be like, "Oh no, the queen ain't that smart. Oh no."
Yeah, it's like I want to see her, man. You know how she will break the internet if she just
Yeah.
did like an interview on Jimmy Fallon, just like, hey, I just want to let y'all know that this is what happened, man. This is Mary Shepherd. Get some
Yeah.
black love.
I mean, she did Oprah a long time ago, and then she did, I mean, like 10 plus years. And what was that other? Not Pierce Morgan, somebody.
Last Beyonce interview.
And she did Vogue a few
She
years
did
ago.
Ellen.
I remember Ellen.
What year was that?
Oh no, Ellen just reposted it. It's cute.
2013?
I said 10 years ago. Oh,
2013 self-titled album. She is out of control.
or in control.
Ooh, that's a ball.
I
That's a Beyonce is too mysterious. She is the whiz.
love it.
She is the whiz.
She figured it out. She figured it out.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, you can sell tickets. Yes, you can sell concerts, you can sell albums, but you gotta shake it up, man. Interviews is not a thing. How about a podcast?
It's not working for her.
Right.
She's doing well without.
What a podcast.
Why?
Ooh,
Why?
you need a Beyonce podcast.
But why though? Like, tell me why. Why
Because
do you want her to be like everybody
because
else?
I need to see flaws.
She has a song called Flaws and All.
I need to see how she thinks now. I feel like
She
she's
put out a
like
documentary.
I can't afford to be canceled. I can't afford to people to hear my real thoughts if you're asking me about the LGBT community or
Well, people like for her albums, for putting out her albums or like the type of music she gets pushback. She gets on the conservative side, a lot of people saying like, why is she putting out this music? In her documentary, she said, I wanted to create a safe space for all people. I happen to know that you have not seen this documentary. Have you?
yeah,
Exactly. So you're talking about stuff
how would
that
I
she
see it?
addresses.
How would I see it?
The rest of us, yeah.
So we made it like it's on a streaming platform.
I mean, you find stuff somehow.
And again, you said the rest of us. I'm almost certain. Has anybody in this feed has seen the Beyonce movie?
But you asked me how you're supposed to see it, and I know you see stuff.
I would never collect my coins to watch Beyonce at the movie theater when I know it's on your streaming services in the next 6 weeks. See? Come on, big sis. Shout out to you. Shout out to the support.
I should have said the rest of us hive. Went to go
the
see
rest
it.
of the hive.
Yeah, we went to go see
Is
it.
there any hives in here who did not watch the Beyonce movie? Paid that young $50 to watch this movie.
Oh, you thought I paid? No, I paid $20.
You know what the disrespect? She could have waited. Why was she trying to wait for the Oscars? I know. I know why
That's
she.
like right before Oscar season, and why she had momentum. Because Taylor also just put hers out. Like they're like on the same schedule.
They're trying to. They're trying. What is it? The Oscar? Is that considered a movie?
Oscars, yeah.
They consider a
Music.
movie?
I think it's like a music doc, best music doc category or something. but I
Yeah,
don't even know if anything was on it.
yeah.
Um,
But
but
they're not doing nominations, are they?
maybe they're not doing.
Are they doing any nominations already for the Oscars?
No, there's been a lot of stuff that's been shortlisted.
I'm
For
nervous to be
why?
because like what it is a lot of what next though. It is a lot of what next,
The thing
and
is, she's not competing against anybody but herself.
it's not about comparison, competing. It is one of those things of anytime you're this huge, really, they got a lot of eyes on you. You're trying to find something. They're trying to have a come. It's a lot of bribery. It's a lot. You can't be older than her. She's damn near bigger than Michael Jackson right now. She's huge. I mean, I'm talking about as far as the inflation of internet and stuff.
Hmm. I
And
mean, and many will argue that Taylor Swift is even bigger,
sure, absolutely, they
but
both they're both
nobody's stressed about Taylor.
they're trying to find. Dude, they said ticket sales for the Chiefs has increased, and they also said that now more people are into football because like God,
Yeah.
how you have that much influence? And what's crazy is you live in such a bubble of people around you. They're like your force field of what comes in and what comes out of this entity.
Hmm.
Of like whatever I say, I make sure no phones off. Beyonce's coming in, phones off,
Right.
nobody record.
Right.
There's a lot of shutdown. Like she can't really have fun because it's like we have to protect this brand,
Right.
or she's gonna bring us all down. That's what like no interviews. No interviews. You cannot be organic.
Does Taylor I don't follow Taylor.
I
Does she
don't
do
know. That's
interviews?
a good question. Let's see. Last interview from Taylor Swift. Last interview from Taylor Swift.
I don't understand your question. No?
Talk.
I'm reading these
Oh my
things.
bad.
Um, it's Zuffer Zoop. How are you, sir? Hi, Fifi. Thank you. I love my glasses. These are purchases from November's. Who says that? This is my November's purchase. I put it on my Flex spend account because I had money to spend on that thing. Um, I'm gonna let you keep looking that up.
Oh, she's still pumping them out.
So she is still doing
Yeah,
interviews.
she's the interview. What they did say, first interview in 4 years. So
Okay.
she's like Graham Norton.
Oh, okay. And she's like younger in her career and younger than Beyonce. So I feel like she might Beyonce might be 10 years ahead, but she's Taylor's.
Tailor made.
Also, while we're talking celebrity, I'm just gonna touch on like Cat
Mhm,
because we haven't. I don't know if anybody else saw the interview on Club Shay Shay. By this time, at least you've seen it.
mhm,
Um, you're a comedian.
mhm.
Your immediate thoughts, like after you listen, I don't know if you listened to the full 2 hours and 46 minutes
I don't know why you know these numbers.
because I was like, dang, this is long. So freaking long. What are your thoughts? Like, what did you take away from any of it?
Well, Cat Williams, he's an entertainer. He did what he was supposed to do.
Are you reading this?
No, I'm trying to say he is now at 30 million 4 days.
30 million.
30 million
Yeah.
views 4 days.
Good for Shannon Sharp. I wonder
Yeah,
what his other interviews was doing.
gotta top that. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a dramatic drop after that. Who you got scheduled after that, homie?
right.
Mhm.
Gonna get Jonathan Majors.
Oh, that's a nice follow up.
Right?
That's the question. Who's interviewing? Who's a great follow up after that week?
Like you need Donald Trump. You need somebody like
Yeah, that's going to be the controversial. Got to interview Beyonce, man. Got to interview Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Jonathan Majors would be a nice hit.
Right.
Um, the dude that jumped over and and choked the shit out of that judge.
So my question was like, with that man got hops. Like
Yeah,
the dude just
yeah, yeah. And then, and, you know, let me tell you how many times I'll rewind it back. The woman's reaction of like, who's gonna stop him? Okay, he's coming.
coming.
And then she tried to juke him, and her head slammed against the wall. I
Oh
said,
man.
"Yeah." And it was like one of those things of like, I'm not letting. She
Man.
had just like this neck grip of like, I'm not letting.
But he got like it was 6 months
It was
left.
only 6 months, yo.
Sir, was it worth it?
I mean, what was the crime?
I don't know, but you only had 6 months to go. You just added. You just
I
added.
need to know what the crime was because if it was like jaywalking and she gave him 6 months, like, okay, now you playing my life. If it was like I stole a tootsie roll,
Right.
you gave me 6 months.
Promise my son not be there for graduation.
I get it, but if it's like attempted murder and
Yeah.
she just gave him 6 months,
Wondering like he was just denied probation or something. Or I felt like it was something like that. I didn't
battery.
bad okay, well. Okay,
Yeah,
well. Fifi said the judge's smirk set him off. Yo, that stuff like that does
yeah,
like um
yeah,
the best way to get under my skin is like a little like
yeah,
that or smirk, like a
yeah.
that will set me
She
off.
said something like, "No, that's not good enough because he needs to learn his lesson." It was something
Mm,
it was some sort of little jab.
yeah. And like Zup said, that dude cleared the podium.
Yeah,
It it's like this is an
it
athlete.
was about a good 5 feet off the ground.
This man is an athlete.
Yeah, knees didn't hit. His knees did not hit that table.
I bet he could vault. I bet he could do it with the best of Simone Biles.
That's the question. Who's a better athlete between Simone Biles and
That
the
dude.
nigga? His name is Deborah. Deborah.
Like what?
His name is Deborah.
Like Deborah?
It's the Deborah. Watch this.
Like,
It's Deborah. Watch this.
what are you talking about? Gotta interview the Miami Mall aliens next. Who are the Miami Mall? I need more. Tell me who this is. I'm Googling it right now.
Can y'all tell me what that dude's name is? His name is Deborah, right? We both search this for stuff?
Yes.
His name is Deborah. I don't know how to spell it. 'Cause I thought it was Deborah, but it was Deborah. That dude. Yeah, there we go. How you say that? Diobra, Diobra. How do you say that? How do you say it in a masculine way? If his mom ain't named Deborah, they pranked him. His mom has to be named Deborah.
She needs to be.
And when you have that when you have a name like that, thank you, Diobra.
Diober DeLone.
Yeah, he's been picked on his entire life, so he was bound to be locked up. He was bound to be a convicted felon.
Rumors of shadow aliens at Bayside Marketplace go viral after a large fight among teens creates chaos. A large brawl. This is in the mall in Miami Monday night. Social media users claim that what ensued was something much more than a fight. It was extraterrestrial.
Mm,
Rumors quickly spread around Twitter, suggesting police weren't able to handle a group of rowdy teens, but rather 8 to 10 feet tall shadow aliens. A big, according to an amateur video online, there are moments when a big creature could be seen in plain sight, standing in front of the entrance of the shopping mall, causing many conspiracists to post their takes on exactly what happened that Monday night. Of
mm,
course, this is in Florida. Of course.
mm.
I don't expect anything different than aliens in a mall.
I got a dad joke. Backing up what you said. What do you call two titties fighting themselves? What do you call two titties fighting?
don't.
What do you call two titties? What do you call two titties in a head-to-head match? How do you stop?
What?
Here we go. I keep changing it. How do you stop two titties in a head-to-head match?
How?
How do you stop two titties on a? How do you top? How do you stop two titties? Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. How do you stop two titties on a game of one-on-one? I'm gonna say here we go. Here we go. How do you stop two titties in a game of one-on-one?
How?
With a sports, it's a sports brawl. A sports brawl.
As in brawl?
Brawl. Sports brawl.
Wait,
Sports.
what was the question
I don't know. That's why I had to keep shaping it. I had to keep reshaping it.
again?
I had to keep shaping it like sports brawl. A sports brawl. A sports brawl. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh. If what do you call what do you call a Royal Rumble? There you go. A WWF Royal Rumble full of breasts. Nah, it's not gonna make, still ain't gonna make sense.
Mm.
Still ain't gonna make sense. I gotta get sports brawl.
This moment just reminded me of this.
Oh no! Show the people.
This classic never gets old.
Well, let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Years ago, they tried. Years ago,
That was
Hold
you.
on, hold on, hold on. You want to read from your book?
But that was you. The years ago they tried to. What do you call it?
What's
What
the
do you,
what's the what was his opening lyric?
years ago they tried to.
Years they do Years ago they tried, and then went to the wide shot or something like this. You want to read something? From your book? Yeah, yeah. Let's do the pre-production of that bit is superb. He has said, "Okay, listen, I want you to ask me. I want you to ask me on camera that. Do you have any freestyle? Yeah, I'm coming off the top of my head.
'Cause you're a rapper. On
Yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't want people to think it's written.
Okay.
So I want you to ask me, do I have a freestyle?
Okay. You sure you don't want to read anything
No,
from
no,
your
no,
book?
no, 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 absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm going to freestyle
All right.
about this right here.
Okay, Marshall,
So,
this is great.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is great.
yeah,
Yeah, we can
yeah.
do that. That's
Okay.
wonderful.
Okay.
Just keep it clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about the shirt. You
Okay.
had to.
Nothing raunchy.
No,
We're
no.
live. Okay.
I'm ready.
We're live.
I've been practicing all week.
Okay, and just to let you know, we have over 100,000 viewers live every day. All right. So I'm here with Marshall. I'm here with Marshall. You wanna freestyle?
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
years ago, they tried.
You want to read something from the book?
Yes.
That lives rent free in my head.
Listen,
I'm so embarrassed for it's so many layers. Like
man.
you're embarrassed for the guy. I kind of want to know. Did he get a second chance? Did I miss that up?
Oh, you might be right.
And it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't go through. It wasn't
I
that
don't think
great.
he did
Yeah, I
it.
don't think it
I
was that
don't think
great.
he. Yeah.
Yeah, years
Oh
ago they
man.
tried. Years ago they tried to.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Marshall. I
I
hope you live
he's
that
never
down.
his name Marshall. I think we should do the sketch again and then splice him in beginning. All right.
Okay. Oh, hold on. The tears.
No, it's fine. We're gonna use the original.
Oh
It's gonna
gosh.
sit. It's gonna sit. You know we got 10 million views. Uh, oh, this is live. We doing this is live. I thought we just had I thought this was
Oh gosh.
like a local thing.
Oh my gosh, that is my favorite thing on the internet, and it does
Mm.
not get old.
The one that gets me every time
Oh
is if you get to heaven.
no, write this down.
Yeah. I want you guys to write this down. If you get to heaven, he said, and you don't see me there, you're in hell. You're not in heaven. You're in
Oh,
hell.
that's not even Bible, my guy. How about you might be in the wrong place?
Right.
Oh my God. All the people's on the lives. What's up? We appreciate you. I just had to
Yeah.
take that break.
Years ago, they tried.
Oh man. Oh, I am done.
Yeah.
I am done.
hmm You know,
I'm
I have a
sorry.
friend who is fasting from social media, and when I say he's feeling because it is live and it's only been 7 days.
How long is she fasting? That's so good. Like I all the times like I catch myself being like, girl, you have been on here looking at houses that you can't afford for
Mhm.
like yeah. How has that contributed to your savings? It hasn't contributed to your mind. So I get it. It's very healthy. Yeah. Going into the new year, are you fasting or
Yeah, I'm
doing anything?
going. I'm going to go cold turkey on a lot of my pleasures. Anything that is only pleasure.
Mm.
Mm,
Oh man,
I'm going.
that's
I was gonna look at real fast.
yeah,
I was like, nah,
going in. That's
I'm,
good.
I'm going to strip myself from any desserts.
I'm on that.
Huh?
I'm on that.
Huh?
Yep.
Sugar? YouTube movies. I'm gonna miss a lot of movies, yo. Look at you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Oh, I'm going to see Mean Girls. I wasn't with you on that one, but I hear you. That's a good one.
mhm. I'm gonna do social media.
How
As
does that work?
in, as in, I will post. I'm not gonna scroll.
Okay.
That's the only thing that keeps me in there.
Yeah. It that is genius. Like that mechanism to like have to do this
Yeah,
is addicting and very, very
yeah.
genius.
TikTok is a monster.
Yo,
So you're gonna tell me, "Woo, hey,
yeah.
the most viral thing is here, ready to go."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? People be going nuts. Not to say like that, but
Who'll be in your DMs?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, my four little friends. Yeah, people be asking questions, and hey, Dion, have you seen this? You
Yeah.
should do this. You should do this. Um, yeah, man. I just need to expunge all the things that make me happy, to make a sacrifice myself and God.
On this Sabbath. Amen.
Hey,
Hmm.
hmm you ready for the rap? Years ago, they tried. What is your goals for 2024?
um, okay, so goals. It's a lot of like personal self-growth things. So like one of my big things is just to be like older and don't let fear hold me back on certain things.
Hmm
Um, and that could come like creatively, my job, um, my writing, but also just like in my faith. So just, like if I tend to be I'm a Christian, so when I hear and feel the Holy Spirit, it's one of those things that I just know that I have to like move on and
Mhm.
obey, and life will be better for it, even though it's like not necessarily like my natural instinct or my natural it might not necessarily be what I want to do, but I need to like be good on that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like the older I get, and then like the times that we live in, the world is crazy, and I'm just like wanting less and less of that crazy,
Mhm.
and just hold on to what is like good and right. Um, and to value those things. Also, like, the older I get, like, I just wanna make sure that I'm still moving my body, that, like, so working out feels less about losing weight and more about, like, making sure I can walk and,
Mhm. Yeah.
have abs, not, like, using my core. So, like, exercising regularly for life and not for, like, that magic number on the scale,
Mhm.
and just taking care of the vessel that God gave me.
Mhm.
Um, just going for it. Like, can I be real right now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Wrong place. I always felt like there's something in me to like a greater purpose or something. Like I'm supposed to be great. I'm supposed to achieve at a certain level, and my life is supposed to look a certain way. And my life is going that way. It's good. Just to have a great
Mhm.
life, but it's always feel like this calling for, like, to be better, to be more, to be a real mentor, to help others, to bring people behind me, to strive in my career, creatively, and just, like, purpose to grow in that, and I just
Mhm.
gotta, like, go after that and not be afraid of, like, hurting feelings or leaving people behind or
Yeah.
whatever, 'cause I'm dope
Yeah.
and I got more to do.
Mhm.
So, I just wanna be true to that.
It is. That's a word right
Yeah. Yeah. But also with that, I was saying dropping sugar, like, I love sweets, it's a problem.
Mhm.
When I, like, get rid of it, it's great, like, I'm good, but
Mhm.
there's, like, this challenge where they're pretty much like, get rid of sweets for 30 days and see where your mental clarity is and how
Mm.
you're feeling that. I just wanna see what that's like. I don't have, like, sweets, like, I don't just have that sugar in me, like, will I think better? Will I think clearer? Like, who will I be? Like, I'm
Mhm.
excited about that.
Yeah.
So,
Clean yourself inside and out.
yeah.
Yeah. Push past the lazy, push past the procrast.
Tenation.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I mean, we've been going. I don't know how long we've been going, but we've been
Yeah.
going.
We got
We got another one that we're gonna do, so, we do have to stop the Instagram now.
another.
Instagram Live, we only get an hour out of that.
Mhm.
But right here, if you were here with the live, you could keep going with us, but you're not, so you're gonna have to wait till next time
Mhm.
for our next post. Make
How
sure you
long? How long? Let me ask
oh,
you this.
oh,
How long? Let me ask you this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause we're talking about sugar.
Uh-huh.
If somebody say anything sweet, even fruit,
Mhm.
all right? They said every day you go without sugar, we're gonna give you $100. You can look at the back of the instructions, buy anything that does not have sugar. How
Uh-huh.
long? How much money do you think you can make?
Every day that I go without it?
Every day you go without anything
Uh-huh.
sweet, not man-made sugar, anything sweet. How long would you last? They say, please look at the instructions. As soon as your
So,
body detects sugar,
does
your
this
money's
include,
up.
like, breads? Because breads is a form of sugar and stuff like that, rice, flour. How complex sugars are we getting into?
If you look on the back of rice, bread,
The word sugar.
yes.
Okay. I'm making $365,000 a year.
Really?
Mhm.
Somebody say instructions. What does that mean?
I don't know. Why I
So
was
you
asking.
think you can go a year?
Oh, did you say instructions on the back instead
Yeah.
of ingredients?
Well, yeah, instructions. Yeah. Ingredients. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
think you can go a year?
Listen, I appreciate money.
I don't think it's 360 about that.
I don't know. I just made
No, you do it. 2 zeros.
a 1,500. Make it 1,000 a day.
Please, please.
I need this money.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, no, that's a great question. Um, Great question. And what really suck is if you do it and you go the whole distance, like I feel I'm about to get paid. And that anybody challenge
That's some bull that you would do.
you.
That is some mess that Dion would do. If Dion is like, "Hey, do so and so, I'm gonna give you some." There's some money involved. I'm blowing up your spot.
Mhm.
If Dion is ever like, "Hey, just talk to so and so. They're looking for scripts. Finish it up. Do so and so. Finish the script. Do it." He's just trying to extrinsically motivate you,
Stringently.
but I promise you that it's not there.
I had a friend. I had a friend who had an incredible idea, and I knew if I said, "Hey man, just finish the idea," he would have done it. So I said, "Hey, listen, I'm working with one of them. Need you to finish this script, read over it, do as much as you can, do your research, do the, do an outline of one sheet, do your a spec of who you want to be cast in it, do everything. Send it to me, and I'm gonna send it to these people. They're looking for this idea that's perfect for your particular idea." And he knocked that mug out in 3 weeks. And he's like, "Hey, I'm ready." I said, "You, bro. It's done." 'Cause I was sick of him. I was sick of him um, having ideas but never executes. He never finishes. He just always stops. He did it,
I mean, did he?
huh?
Did he do anything with
I
it?
gave him the motivation.
But did he do anything
I
with it
would.
with you?
I, would-
Yeah.
I
So
should
I'm just saying, be careful.
be careful. Who's? Am I a villain for that? I'm a
Hmm.
liar,
Yes,
but I helped. I pushed
but
it.
like with that, like you did push, but then all around it was like, even though your motives might have been good, like there was expectations and hopes and dreams set upon something that you said.
Yeah, all of us had. All
You're
of
a
us had that
villain.
motive. All of us had
You
that.
a villain.
Just like when it came to our script, we had some fire behind us, and we was pushing. We pushed
For
through that mother
something real though. I'm saying
16
like
hours
I'm
a
saying
day.
for something real.
Right.
You did it for something fake. You told him for something fake. Like, we shouldn't always need extrinsic motivations, true. It should come intrinsically. But, and I see what you were trying to do.
I did not.
You did. I see what you did,
I did.
but, like the means does not always justify the ends, is what I'm saying. I'm
Mm.
gonna be the moral barometer this year too, Dion.
Well, I see. This is where we're going to depart because I need this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You wanna take us out since you interrupted it earlier?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of 9 episodes we're going to shoot today for random ass conversations with Twilla and forward slash underscore question mark Dion Lack. Thank you guys so much for watching on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your favorite part of this particular podcast, and we will repost that on Instagram. It
We
helps a
sure
lot.
will.
We will get some. If you are live with us now, we're going to record another one. Stay around, stick around. Tell us what you want us to discuss in the comments section. And with that being said, 2 fingers in your face.
Toodaloo. I said toodaloo for you, Dion. I never say toodaloo.
Ugh.
He said, "Did he jump over the bench?" Oh, yes. That's funny. You said we're doing 9 episodes today? You just make that
Just to motivate you.
up?
It never became in the first place. Spicy. Spicy don't exist. Hey, Spicy, send me, huh?
How she don't exist?
Spicy don't exist. This is a man. Spicy, do me a favor. Go in my DMs and send me a uh, a YouTube clip of you talking. I've never seen Big Sis Chris talk. I've only seen pictures. They could be AR this whole time. Big Sis Chris and Spicy Original does not exist. They are a simulation of Jonathan Majors.
You got IG and stuff though.
I could. I'm not familiar with this platform.
I'm not either. It's the IG
You want me to mess up, huh?
tab. It's the IG tab.
What if it goes off on its own?
Right. You can do that.
And it is.
Okay.
Coach Hoodie. That's what we doing, yo. This girl, man. Twilla is yeah, so, man. Twilla gives me so much anxiety. Is a problem. Um.
Toilet is a solution. You better speak like.
Okay. Who else up in here? Aaron Smith. How do I know Aaron Smith? Uh, Aaron Smith. You know, I never went live on Facebook before, ever, ever. Who's calling me? Wow, this is Dylan right here. Y'all see that? What up, Tim Brown? Uh, who is us? How long have me and Twilla known each other? Um, we met. I think we met 2009. Um, so I don't know. I don't know the math. First time. Hey, thank you for catching the live. Better catch these hands. I don't know why I said that. It just felt appropriate. Um, yeah, I would say 2009. That's 13 years, 14 years. 2009. How long we know each other? 2008.
Uh, I think we met in 2008.
Rolling up, getting ready to do my show on Facebook. Hey, what's your show talking about? What we talking about? What's up with the title of this episode? I don't know what the title of the episode is. What did you name this, Twills? Fat Faison Live? Fat Faison Face Fable. That's great. Oh, and you can add another F in there with Fifi. There it is. Fifi said, "What's up with the title of this episode?" Well, Fifi, let me see, Fat Faison, Fat, was it?
Fat, gosh, fat face on Fable.
Fat Faison Face Fable from Fifi. Any more S we can add to that?
For fun.
For fun. Fat Faison, Fat Faison Fable. No, what am I missing? Fat Faison Face. Fat Faison Face Fable from Fifi for fun. Fool. Ah! Let's add some more F's, y'all. Add on to it. Just playing some tunes. It's a music show. I play 45s on Facebook. It's a good time. Enjoy. Am I friends with you on Facebook? Tim Brown? I'd like to join to see what you're talking about. Man, I'm gonna write that down. That was all F's, by the way. I didn't add any A's, thes, of, fat Faison, fat Faison face fable from Fifi for fun, fool. Girl, I ain't know we. Yes, yes, yes. You guys do not exist. Spicy, original, and I've known these girls almost at least 2 years. I've known these girls 2 years. I've never seen them interact or talk to anybody. I just seen pictures. D4, ladies and gentlemen. Almost fell again.
I do not.
Oh my gosh, dude. Derek Ford is in the building, y'all.
What country are you in, Derek?
Derek, what country are you in? I don't think Derek's gonna answer because he don't like to tell his business. He's gonna say 2 weeks ago I was in Chicago. 3 weeks ago I was in Tanzania. Tanzania. Tanzania.
I think I could go.
You the only one talking about food,
I
man.
just said I'm on the food board. I can make the flavor.
You sure want that charcuterie board?
I showed this.
And yet you're still eating your snack.
I don't need a whole board.
Okay, now that Twills is here, I can't.
You're my age.
Big sis Chris.
What else?
I'm gonna change clothes.
Trying to be like me.
That's how we roll. You know what it is. What it
I know we.
is.
I ain't know we were AI. I wish these bills were. Oh my gosh. Some AI bills. All right. I have a question. Has anybody on here watched the show Dr. Death? I'm just curious. Have you heard of it, Dion? Dr. Death? It's a TV series and it's a TV series and it's also like a documentary and they're about uh, like these doctors who do different forms of malpractice. So each season is based on a different doctor, and I think this is the second season. And while I was getting my hair done yesterday, so my sister was been watching it. She had watched the first season. And was at the hair shop, and my girl was watching, and I was in. I was in. Season two was pretty like crazy. Like you kind of want to know like what are these people's actual motives for like medical malpractice or whatever. But I'm gonna recommend the show. And then after the show, there's an actual documentary. It's on Peacock if you haven't watched it. And like the documentary is just like you watching the show and you're like, there's no way this could happen. There's no way. And then it cuts to the documentary and you're like, this absolutely happened. This was true. It's up there with BSI. It's just this entertaining. I think it's because it's like these real things that happen that are wild. It's more intense than BSI because it's like people's lives at stake. Like people are dying at the hands of these crazy doctors. Um, Yeah, it's on Peacock. Um, yeah, it's a show I randomly watched because my hair lady was watching it and it was great. Miss B, if you nasty, what's good? Happy Sunday. I think what else. I did watch. I don't know if we talked since I watched BS High. I don't think so. I watched BS High, that documentary on Max. Dion was telling. I think Dion might have talked about it about the fake high school football team that made it all the way up to ESPN. Everybody knowing that they weren't a real school. It's crazy, and it's crazier because I think Holmes is a sociopath. That is not my diagnosis. My sister, I was like, he's not a narcissist. He's something. It's crazy, crazy TV. And there's another show, another documentary I want to watch on Netflix called, I think it's called like On the Run. And it's about how this guy swindled all these people, I think in Malaysia, out of like billions of dollars. And he's still on the run. They can't find him. I gave y'all my whole list. Um, has anyone seen? I'm sure somebody in this group has seen Color Purple, the new one, the new movie, the musical. Um, I keep saying like anytime anybody's asking me if I watched it, what I thought, I'm gonna just go in and be like, yes, I watched it. I knew it was a musical. I knew it was based on the play. Um, I what? Let us know what you think, Miss B, because I loved it. I loved the movie. I thought it was well done. Um, although like I know the movie, I know the book, I knew exactly what's gonna happen. I was bawling like a baby. Why? I don't know, I was just bawling. It was so well done. So well done. Um, yeah, it was I mean, like, I think it was just so many talented individuals, uh, playing these roles, singing the roles. One of my friends, she was just like, "I actually wanted more music." And I'm like, "It's rare when you can leave a musical and you want more singing and dancing because some people get tired of it." But I think it was just, like, so good. It was so acted, and it's so layered and intricate, balling like a baby. The original, yeah. So sure, if I watched it again, I would definitely cry. Um, I haven't watched Leave the World Behind. I'm hearing mixed things about that one, Spicy. But I might watch it. Last thing I watched on Netflix, don't judge me, y'all. I rewatched Ugly Betty. I had gotten the flu a couple of weeks ago, and while I was in bed, I just watched Ugly Betty and enjoyed all 4 seasons. Sure did. Fantasia's voice was everything. Man, Fantasia, Danielle as Sophia, something about her presence, like, I felt every emotion she felt, like, happy, sad, mad. Oh, it was just so good. Um, and I need to go back and just listen to the soundtrack. That soundtrack was so good, like and the thing is they had to I keep jumping from movie to show to comment, but back on Color Purple. They had her in there. She didn't even really have anything to sing. They had Sierra. She didn't really sing. Like, you had all these that just tells you how good this cast was that you didn't have to use all these names or whatever to do what they had to do. And Taraji? Can we talk about Miss Taraji as Suge and how she was dropping it and popping it back up and she's 50 something and her knees did not fail her. Did not fail her at all. Her was so adorable. She looked so young. She was perfect for that role. Never read the book or seen the Broadway play, only the 85 movie, and it's my favorite movie. I cry every time. Yeah, I don't know, it's well done. I've been reading, like, where it says, like, although it did really well on the opening weekend, I don't know if it's actually yet recovered its budget. And which they really like I think it's like when it makes twice its budget. So I think the budget itself was like 100 million, and at the time of my reading, I think it had only made 50 million. So I mean, if you gotta go back up and watch, if you go back out and watch and support, because even though it was good, we don't want it to be a box office flop. Her was my favorite character in that movie. She just needs a few more acting lessons. Yeah, that's probably why they didn't give her, like, too much. Raji said she was icing her knees in between take. I mean, even with icing your knees in between take, like, just doing it, like, you would have to give me a shot of something. Give me some cortisone, some I don't know, collagen, something, because she said there was a bunch of takes of that, like 80 something takes, like, she dropped it a lot of different times. I've seen the original. I would say, like, there were so many people who, had seen the original and so was expecting this to be the exact remake of the musical without I mean, of the original without knowing it's gonna be a full out musical, so some people were, like, um really disappointing. So I don't know if that changed anyone's experience of that movie, like, here, but I definitely knew to go in, expecting a musical. I was pleased. Let's see. Her concerts are everything now. She obviously ain't quitting her day job. I'm sure we'll see her in more little roles. Yeah, spicy. I feel you. I used to love Ugly Betty. It used to be a novella called La Fea Maspella before. Yeah, and they actually, like, adapted that for, like, 40 something different countries. Um, and apparently some animations of it. I just thought it was such a cute show, and I loved America in that role. But when I say I love Vanessa Williams' character, Wilhelmina Slater, just love her. I don't know, like, sometimes I think I was also watching it because it just reminded me of, like, being young and enjoying life. Like, I think I don't know, I was young when that was on, and it was just, like, my favorite show, so it kinda took me back to some good times, thoughtless, good shows. Good show, though. Around that time, I used to also love Pushing Daisy. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Oh, and Spicy, notice how I said La Fea Más Bella because I've been taking Spanish classes with a tutor on top of my Duolingo, so thank you for inspiring me. But yes, Vanessa Williams is iconic. Absolutely, she slayed that. And there was so many lines that just had me chuckling, and that thing was so good. He was I mean, I can't say it was before its time, but it was good. Moyo, what's up? Quickly, I'm good. Happy New Year's to you. Good to see you. I'm glad you're popping in, even though it's only quickly. We are gonna do, check me out. We are gonna do another podcast, in a little bit. We'll shoot another rack. Um, yeah, definitely. I take so spicy. I've been doing MOA. I've been doing 2 classes a week, an hour at a time. I'm taking it with my sister so that we can also practice together. And then I'm still doing my Duolingo. I just hit day 225 in a row. I'm trying to get some consistency there. I'm going to Mexico in the summer, so maybe I'll be good enough to use it then. I start listening to some shows like or listening going places, and I realized that I'm hearing and understanding a little bit better, but your girl got a long way to go. That grammar is gonna kick my butt. Um, Black is around. He, is changing for the next episode, um, and no, it's just gonna be me and Dion today. We'll get another guest in the future. Oh, yeah. We definitely need to know Spanish. Like, I promise, it's just like you go into a certain grocery store, in Cali or you're not in places where there's like lots of different cultures or whatever, like being so close to actual Mexico, you can actually just go to places where all they speak is Spanish. So there's like a market that you can go out here and they're only going to speak Spanish. They can speak English, but like if you need to practice in real life, it's an opportunity to do so. I was at the emergency room, or no, not emergency room, urgent care when I had the flu. I went to urgent care, and like I was picking up words there. So it really is the best way to like practice and get better in your listening. Um, and part of that thing where I said I need to be bolder in the new year is just to be bold and not think anybody's going to play me when I'm trying to speak Spanish. I'm working on a Spanish language documentary for work. Had to send a couple Spanish language emails. Look at me, check out your girl. We having to type in WhatsApp to some people, so I'm getting a little practice in. I will. Thank y'all. I will definitely keep it up. It's just I don't know, like sometimes you don't want to be like feel dumb doing stuff, and I think that's the thing that holds me
I
back.
do.
You don't mind looking dumb, Dion? I thought you said you weren't doing cocaine no more. You said what? I'm sorry. I was holding you accountable.
Okay, okay. You can't hear me anyway. I'm not in front of the camera. Gotta rep the team. You know what I'm saying? My Clippers looking real good this year.
Yeah, it is. All right. What's up? What's up? We have people over here. Didn't even notice it was still going live. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like your clippers. Your clippers like
And my Clippers match your glasses on your shirt.
you said your clippers match the glasses on my shirt. Oh,
Idiot! I said,
you see my shirt. It's right here. Leave me alone. Don't be mean to me.
you got the controller ready?
Yeah,
Do you know if it's recording?
my yes is high.
Moyo!
It's recording. I just trust that it is.
There's a big chance that it's not.
Okay, fine. I'm getting up. That's all you had to say.
Yeah. Watch the chords, yo. Take your time.
Roll.
Hey man, this couch
It's low.
is low. Like my knees are up.
Y'all, I am 5'10". This couch. I'm gonna have all my knees crack because I'm still trying to get down. It's a low.
Get
So
low, bus.
I think in 2024, you got to get a new one.
You couch with this?
Yes. With this loft. So lovely is perfect. It's huge for the space, but all right, Tim, enjoy your sesh.
Yeah.
Enjoy your sesh. Hopefully we can hop on if we wrap up in time. Um, Melia said, I tried to sit on one
Whoa.
day and not again. What's it?
Uh-huh. Got those
Not the
from,
sweet
I
tarts.
got those from last night. Incredible.
Last night.
I went to a birthday party last night.
Oh. Like, what you do? I be forgetting you have friends outside of me. I think I'm special sometimes. Yeah, we're both tall. So these low couches ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
The one in my house. I like the one I have at home. It's great. Even the one over there is not low.
We could do a lifter.
A lifter.
Yep, a lift.
To help us up.
No, like
Oh, what?
there's
Oh,
a lot of legs though. Not like a bed. You know, it needs 4.
these are sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See?
Mhm.
That Moses fire.
What happened to no sugar?
Years ago, they tried to Years ago, they tried to. You gonna do like that?
I was just like, I mean, we said it on camera, so absolutely.
Well, that was, we go talk tomorrow Monday
Hmm.
because I'm on social media.
So sweetheart, ropes, carry punch. So the inside have the
Yep.
sweet tarts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had those. I see it was a bunch of candy. I was like, just really gotta be some Halloween. Why y'all got candy in here?
Mm-hmm.
Fire, yo, right?
They're good.
Mm-hmm. Sweethearts, yo.
Mm. Ah,
Huh? That's the noise you
ah.
made?
Moyo, I have that same problem with chairs. I'm tall also. Are you tall? How tall are you, Moyo?
Ah, Moyo, 9. That's it.
9?
9 inches.
Mm-hmm. Y'all over here understanding the tall struggle. Something easy on the knees, or get you some tall other podcaster chairs that are taller. Those blue ones are.
Who's this? Emilio?
No, it was Moyo said get podcaster only ones that are taller. The
Mm-hmm.
blue ones are. I appreciate you saying over there.
Yeah.
But these are okay. So once you're here, it's comfortable.
What you hear? Yeah.
Once you're down here,
It's very comfortable.
it's so comfortable.
Yeah.
You just want to curl up.
It's the getting up.
It's the getting up.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's been times, like some days I work from home
Yeah.
and I'll come over to the loft and I'll sit in the corner,
I'm gonna get up.
won't get up,
It's-
knock out,
it's-
take a nap. It's dangerous over
It's
here.
damn near a slumber party.
Hmm.
We're on the ground.
Yep.
Our legs are extended. Our feet are right next to the camera. Our feet is like right here.
Otherwise, my knees would be in my chest.
Yeah. Speaking in your chest.
Oh, Chris is short. She's happy sick of my feet dangling.
Oh boy. Speaking of, I seen this on the internet, and I'm not gonna ask you because you don't know this problem. Women, can y'all do that challenge right there?
What is happening? I can't see it.
Can, big breast women, can y'all do that? Can you sleep on your chest sitting up?
Why wouldn't I have this? That I've never. What is happening?
Do you have breasts big enough that you can sleep on your feet?
That's a good use of
Yeah,
cleavage.
that's good. That's crazy.
Sleeping like a mother bird.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh, right here.
Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of Random Ass Twitter. And what? They're not coming? Okay. Okay. I will replace the person. Unfortunately, supposed
Supposive or supposed.
has not showed up yet. Because years ago they tried to have me come in and do this podcast. I said I was gonna be behind the camera working on the script, but I guess I'll come in to fill in for her. Like, yes. So here I am. Here I am.
You are.
Here I am. Mhm. That's my booty clapping right there.
Wow. Came into that one, huh? Hi. Welcome.
Yeah.
Glad to be here
Uh-huh.
on this next podcast.
Yeah.
How-
I'm thinking about changing the name Random Ass Combos.
I thought we call it rap.
I think I'm about changing it from rack.
What do you want?
I think I need something fun. Like, you know, bubblegum cactus bubblegum podcast. You know? Something that if you look it up, it's going to only find
Hmm.
random ass conversations. A lot of these can pop up, you know.
But nothing with rack and with twills and lack. That was you. Rack with twills and lack.
But it doesn't say nothing about podcasts,
Oh.
right?
You right.
And Random ass could be the subtitle.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like you know, testosterone uterus podcast. You'll find. You'll find uh you know something that's like they would never find these two words together, like an oxymoron. Like brilliant idiots is fun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Um, Oxymorons are attractive. That's why we started our first short film was True Lies.
Mm-hmm.
The Truth Lie. That was a fun. Ooh, what is this about?
Right.
Um, if it was like, um,
The She Him podcast. That's not
God, yo, I promise if I Google that, it's nine of them.
work. This is a brainstorming session. It's supposed to be a safe space.
The Safe Prison. Um, there's some oxymorons. Throw us some oxymorons, dog. Give us another name for our podcast. We're gonna start the year off with a new podcast.
It's still gonna be us.
Well, Twillo featuring somebody else because apparently
That's why I have copy that. It's Twilla featuring somebody else.
Copy That hasn't had a new episode since.
It's called
06.
Seasons. It hasn't had one since November. Thank you very much. Season 2 will be coming out soon.
She said you're going. Miss, I ignore what you said.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jamoya.
Y'all always come in.
Come. Had to take a break from IG to connect with the real and true in my life. I'll be back soon. Who's you talking to?
Like media, a break from social
You know,
media.
so who she talking?
Oh,
Because I knew
there's a conversation going in
Okay.
there. It wasn't for you.
that for you was a lot.
It wasn't for you. Mm-hmm.
Dry saliva, right?
No.
Crunchy chewing gum.
Hey, can y'all just throw out some suggestions? I'm not liking what I'm hearing right now.
You haven't said nothing yet.
I said she him.
You're sticking with it, aren't you?
I mean, I'm also thinking about because we're like opposites, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like personality traits there. Black, full, full.
Whatever you find, I'm Googling it. Much to talk about nothing. Much to talk about no. Oxymorons.
I'm brilliant. I'm smart. I'm powerful, intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up with stuff about me, and then you throw stuff out about
Mhm.
me. Yourself, talented,
Mm.
cute as all get out. Silly.
North Carolina Buckeye.
That sounds sacrilegious. That sound like nothing these Carolina people do.
Where are you from? What city are you from?
Hmm?
What city are you from? Because now you got to explain yourself, don't you?
I'm from North Carolina.
What city are you from?
I am from
Here we go.
Durham.
Stop right there. You about to say another city, weren't you?
No, I was gonna say I'm from Durham,
Durham.
North Carolina.
Dating Durham.
Dating.
Dating.
Dayton.
I'm doing
Oh,
dating. Because it's
that sounds like we're like a relationship podcast.
Dayton Durham. See? Because it's Durham. That's what it is.
You want to say
Durham
Shelby?
sucks.
Durham does not suck.
Durham.
First and freaking foremost.
Dayton Shelby podcast? Because Dayton can have the playoff.
Why does Dayton have to go first? That's the problem.
Shelby Dayton?
Better. Already.
Shelby Dayton round the mountain, where she come. Shelby Dayton round the mountain, where she come. I like bold locks.
Bald
Ooh.
locks.
I
Tell the
like that. Baldy locks.
baldy locks.
Come on.
Thank you,
Yeah, who did that one?
Aaron Smith. Bald in the locks. Okay,
Baldy locks. That was a combo of all of them.
I appreciate y'all about that
Baldy locks.
because
BOP, Baldy Locks podcast. What you feel, 12?
it's kind of cute.
You like it?
It's kind of
Baldy
cute.
locks?
Yeah.
So you only can get bald people in here. People with locks.
That's a problem.
I'm not coming. This is the last episode.
This is the last one.
Tell you last one. Baldy locks.
Is that in your contract?
I haven't signed the contract.
You did. You know how you trust me with all the business stuff?
Why do you make it like we have a business together?
Do we not?
I definitely pulled out because I didn't want to get that thing right.
Again, you know how I sign all the paperwork?
I am not a part of this podcast.
You think you're not?
I'm not a part of this business.
You think you're not?
This is a fair wear tour. This is
The IRS says otherwise.
This is my okay. People like baldy locks.
Baldy locks. I can already see the font type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think random ass comments. It doesn't sell. After 2 years, what's your podcast called? Is it? Yeah.
Well, it's also be like I got a little podcast with Will.
But it's also you shrug your shoulders when you say
Random ass convos.
It's like it's just random ass convo. What's it about?
Random ass convos.
Yes, random ass. I want EP credit. Come on, man. You was a third wheel of this. It went from Aaron. Aaron the first one that did it. Bald in the locks. Mo said bald locks. Big sister said baldy locks.
We could send you a shirt.
We gotta see. You do a vocal logo with the AI thing to see what baldy locks look like.
What do you mean vocal? I just not type
verbally
it in.
tell them, or you can tell them that. But I wanted the people to see it.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. You just.
I don't have this one on my phone. What I've been using recently.
Okay.
Have you ever? It's all in Bing.
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 Bing come back like that?
It's coming back.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm rousing applause for the reinvention of Bing. Yahoo has not picked up the slack at all. Yahoo MySpace has not figured it out. Google has reigned supreme over all search engines. MySpace, hold on, what is it? Ask Jeeves, Bing, Explore, what is it? Safari. They have not figured. Do you just surrender and say I'm never going to be as popular as Google? Google Chrome.
See what happens. It takes a minute. Let's see what it comes up with.
No.
All right, Mo, y'all. It's good seeing you.
Mo.
That's great. That was good, though. That was still working.
I'm still having tailbone injuries, yo.
Tiana, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not a fun situation because it doesn't feel muscular.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like bone. It feels like.
I feel like the chiropractor made it seem like it was like bone.
Around my bone.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah, I'll definitely do it.
I got to pinch nerves.
Yeah. That's how when I'm a sciatica be doing.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing better. I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, I keep it quiet because it brings you down.
Mm-hmm.
People signing me right now.
Because you decided to talk about
my booty.
I thought booty sold.
Well, Would you do my OnlyFans if I was? You know what I'm saying? Because you look
I mean,
away.
like the question is, would I tune into your OnlyFans? We cool.
But why
We're friends.
why aren't you interested on my journey of healing about my tailbone?
Oh, you're not showing anything.
I have to.
Dion, we're friends.
What's the difference between showing a plumber's crack and then when is it too much? Okay, check this out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look. You see that right there? You see that right there? If you saw that, is that inappropriate?
If I have
Of
to,
my butt.
yes,
Of my butt.
I don't want to see your butt.
Listen to this. Is this inappropriate?
Yes.
That's the, if I squat down, you see this much of my butt. Is that like, yo, you gotta chill?
I just
Or
feel like pull up your pants.
right, right.
Yeah.
But if I just happen to uh pull it down more like that,
Dion, pull up your pants.
that's inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
I didn't move.
Might as well.
So if I'm showing just a little bit, like yo, this was happening in my tailbone right here, y'all. I need to show y'all. Y'all see that right there? Is this inappropriate?
Why are you showing me the actual tailbone and not the X-ray?
Why can women show their butt on Instagram? But look,
I don't follow them
here we
either.
go. Watch this. What if I showed my entire butt? Hear me out. But I had a piece of yarn up my crack. Now I have a thong
Do you want to
on.
wear a thong, Dion? Is that what we're getting to?
I don't have a tail blender. I don't wear I don't wear
Oh
I
my
just,
god.
I just want to wear a thong. Seeing any part of your butt is inappropriate. Come on, yeah. The more you're mad late, still slacks. Cameras blocked out. Oh, that ass. Come on. Why are we doing this?
Reminds me of the one time you showed your
When?
butt on TV.
I never did that. That didn't exist at all. I did it as a kid.
Like you literally showed ass
Um,
on the silver screen.
I'm so- I wasn't home, so I had to do it.
And then what happened?
Then I didn't pay my fees.
See, I thought they gave you money.
No, it's a fraternity. That's it.
Okay.
If you don't do this, we're gonna do you. And I said, please don't do me. They're like, we'll show you butt. And then I did it. And then they said, okay, we got to hit. They said, if you do this, your life is going to change.
Uh,
Behind the house. It didn't change.
so they lied to you.
They lied to me.
Wow.
And they said, you got to start this fraternity by paying $27.50 a month. And I couldn't keep up with the fees.
You
And they
can't
dropped
keep
me.
up the fee.
So that's why I wasn't in any other.
Wow. Wow. You got the horrible Illuminati package.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
But I did cut my hair and my sideburns. I got myself a beautiful, ugly face, a light skinned wife.
okay.
Um,
He said weird face.
weird face.
Weird face.
Light-skinned wife.
So you got part of the package. It just didn't really pay off
I
for
got
you.
the starter package. It was a 14-day trial period. And then they said, can you run a 4 or 5?
So, like, whatever you may or may not believe about Illuminati, I'm curious to know, like, when people come back telling, like, how Kanye was like
Yeah.
all talking, and then like in
Mhm.
Cat's interview, whenever it was, he was like talking or alluding to Illuminati. Well, he
Mhm.
said it straight up,
Mhm.
and it's like, what, what is supposed to happen now? You
Right.
just tell them.
Yeah. It's not an NDA. I'm sure they have an NDA, right?
Right.
I think just like any this is a safe space, right?
Safe space.
You're
Safe
not
ish.
you're not Illuminati, are you? So I think like any cult, there is a tell me some information about you.
Mhm.
And once you provide enough dirt on yourself,
Mhm.
they will start to kind of bless you with things. And they say, now you're part of our tribe. Just like just like that TV show we watched like back in the pandemic
Mm,
was the
mhm.
vow,
Yeah,
and they get you a lot of black male stuff,
yeah.
and they're like, "You a part of this, so if you don't come clean with anything, this is coming out."
Where do they meet? What are their meetings?
I'm sure it's not. It's very innocent.
You're like, "Hey, we about to go hang out at so and so's house," and then all of a sudden there's a blood ritual that happens.
Yeah,
Like, is
right.
that what happens?
And then you get a tattoo. Hmm.
Oh my god, I'm just really like, um, did you listen to church
Hmm.
today? So when Stephanie was talking about like the party she used to
Yeah,
host, or they asked her to host,
well, she felt very corny.
I just,
Hmm.
but I just was like, girl, I need more details. Like, who was this person,
Right.
and what exactly was they doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Why was she so ignorant? Why? How did she not catch on?
I don't think I would have caught on.
Yeah. Well, you guys are from the same cloth.
Definitely.
Yeah. What? What's about to happen?
You want to do who?
Hmm. You know this person
Where?
is married, right?
How dare?
Yeah. I sadly, man, sadly, I think a lot of people have numbers, but also we do have this. You will lie to yourself when it comes to I didn't know.
Mhm.
Let's put a pin in that.
Right.
There is tens of thousands of people who have came across the whole situation with R. Kelly. I'm certain.
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
I would say hundreds.
Okay, hundreds. I gave hundreds. That came across like I see something weird, but make me a hit record. I'm not gonna voice my opinion.
Mhm.
Um I watched it like, oh, they wilding. I'm gonna move away. That like you haven't said anything.
Right.
You just kind of like you're not questioning like as many hits as he wrote for other people, many songs and many like produced. Like nobody said because he has eyes around him all the time.
Right.
Has to be
Right.
sisters, friends, girls. Nobody said, "Hey man, this is weird."
Right.
He was like, "I'm gonna say something." So independent of that. So going back to like somebody say, "Hey, here's $5 million for you to run this particular uh, club."
Mhm.
I can see like, "Hey, man, I'm taking the money, but I'm not going to be a part of this." So I get what she's saying about I don't want to be associated with you, but you will find ways to get yourself out of like I'm not a part of this. I got my coins and I left.
So that's the question I'm glad you said that because listening to it, I was like, I'm gonna ask you on this. What is the line of compromise if you know, like, your soul or your reputation, like, there's something at stake. So what is your actual line? Like, you're like, "Well, I'll facilitate the parties and say know about it, but I'm
Mhm.
not gonna try to be a part of it," or that's completely against all my morals and beliefs and everything
But
I'm set
what?
up for.
How? Sure. How was that against your morals? Then? What was she doing? She's like a party planner, right? Like she created a flyer.
No, like, it was more so, like, getting all the people in place, paying the people to be there, like, setting it up, like, the full event planner, if you will.
I don't know. What is that considered? You encouraging a crime? It's not a crime, is it? If was it a sex
But
party?
yeah, part of it was a sex party,
So
but it's also, like, and it could have been deeper because she only alluded to some things.
right,
But I'm saying, like, where are your if you're like because think about that now, she's a pastor.
yeah,
If it ever got out that, "Oh, she used to organize these type of parties," like, that's not a good look.
sure.
So how, like, certain things that you choose to do or try to turn your head away from,
Hmm.
um, like, can actually be come back and bite you in the butt in the future.
Right. Whereas it's also before I left. There's a lot of pastors who used to be gangsters and killers, right?
Yeah,
She wasn't a pastor because she had no interest in being a pastor at the
right.
time. So even if she was the king of planning sex parties, it still was. This is my testimony.
Okay, but I'm saying what is Dion Lack's compass, moral compass on certain things?
Yeah, I want to answer that, but
Uh-huh.
I'm more so. What is the issue if she was the producer of a sex party?
that
So
goes against what she believed at the time.
right.
So she was still doing something, and it made it feel like a little bit more sinister than the actual sex party. It felt a
Okay.
little bit more sinister,
Okay.
but and covert. But
Hmm.
she was saying, like, "Oh, I'm not about that," and they're like, "Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
They know what it is." She's like, "That's against what I believe in or what I want to be associated with,"
Hmm.
and so that was the compromise.
Hmm. Um, I would say what is my compromise, my moral compass. Um, I do think about brand. Um, I,
Eternal damnation. I tried to say it more sinister.
I do think about if this goes viral, you know, what what's the worst that can happen?
Hmm.
This is a video I had edited maybe a month ago, and I was like, this is it's like on my line right now. I shot it and everything, sitting on my computer.
Hmm.
I was like, I don't know if I should post this or not. Very funny. I laugh at it all the time. I was like, I don't know if I should post
Mm.
this. But if it's not hurting no one, it's a you go first.
I was gonna say, let me ask you this: as a Christian, because I don't know if you've ever experienced this with putting content out and doing the creative stuff, or just in general. Like, if somebody anybody ever said to you, "Oh, you a Christian?"
Oh, you a Christian?
Have you ever gotten? Oh,
That's a terrible name.
exactly. So, like,
Golly. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I can see if I'm at a sex party and they say, "Wait, you a Christian?"
Right.
Um, what is your line
Uh,
of
yeah. I'm.
yeah, you know, man.
Yeah. I was like, I'm very clean, like clear on things. Like, one, I have like a certain guilty conscience, but it's like something if it doesn't promote brand or if it feels like I'm compromising, like if I always take something like for me, if I had to be like, now I gotta explain this to God, and I
Mhm,
couldn't really like like I'm like, so like God, you know all things, but like I really wasn't doing it. It was just like me
mhm,
they wanted to do it, and so I helped. Like anything where I feel like have to separate myself from that actual thing that was happening, then I know I'm wrong. Like
mhm.
like if I couldn't just like
Even
talk to God about it and be like, so this is what it was.
if you was
We could.
producing it or directing something like that, still a problem.
No problem. I got invited to work on the porn awards, refused.
Mm,
Like it's just not. And it is at the end of the day, sure you can say it's a brand, but for me, it's like, what do I want to be associated with? And it's not necessarily just what I do here on earth, but it's also like people who look up to me, people who like I don't feel like I have to compromise. Like I know that's an industry, and
mhm,
that industry is going to thrive, and it doesn't need me to thrive,
mhm,
and I don't need it to thrive. Like
mhm,
sure there might be money involved, but you know, not all money is money for me.
mhm. What if it's a story? Like, I need you to do this sex story movie.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Like we want you to direct the Harvey Weinstein movie,
okay.
and you already know what all entails with that.
So it's not the act of sex.
I get it.
Yeah. It's like I think also, but this is also like the type of content that I create or that I want to be known for is like somebody who's telling important important stories that adds like that's telling a voice or situation that happened and like with the Harvey Weinstein story, what that fallout was, but what that victory meant to so many victims, that sort
Mhm,
of thing.
mhm,
Like I could find a powerful story in that. And I don't think like the telling of that story, I don't have to show everything that happened.
Mhm.
One, because why would I re-traumatize people like that,
Mhm.
who went through it? Like, you don't always have to show everything. I think you can show stuff, but I don't think you always have to.
Mhm.
And I'm fine with telling that story, even though it's not a pleasant or a happy story to tell.
What if they had a documentary of this sex party? Would you be in the interview part? That this is what happened. This is how they approached me. Or would you be like, I don't know some shit.
Again, I'm for truth. So, like, if it's something exploiting, but if it's like something, I would have to know, like, what's your point in telling this story? Are you trying to glorify this? Because I don't want part of that.
Mhm.
But if you want to know, like, like, what are these type of parties like, or how did you come across
Mhm.
this? Like, I don't mind that.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, I just need to be able to sleep,
Mhm.
um, and like, not disappoint God, not disappoint my heavenly Father. Because that's a big thing. You laughed
Mhm.
about it. It's a
Let me
big
say,
deal.
not.
So, like,
Yeah.
like, I think you stumble across things like Aaron just asked, doesn't when we're talking about the Illuminati stuff, doesn't it happen at the parties? Like, I don't expect to get like a written invitation that says, "Hey, this is the Illuminati party.
Mhm.
This is your chance."
Right.
You might just get the invite, "Hey,
Mhm.
come through so and so," and you might see stuff that you disagree with, or doesn't sit right with you. What are you gonna do?
You know what, man? When I tell you, swindlers are great.
Hmm.
Find ways to get you in there. Find ways to make you smile. If I was like, hey man, I saw what you did. I'm a
Hmm.
huge fan of your work. I would love to invite you to my party and meet some of my partners. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong.
You go to the party, they get there and they're like, hey, this is the girl I was telling you about. She's amazing. I want to connect her with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth or Gwyneth?
Gwyneth
Oh.
Paltrow and Diane Keaton to create this new movie, and I want her to direct this, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
5 million sounds for the pilot. You like, okay, that sounds fun. That sounds cool. And then,
Is this the budget or my pay? Is the budget for the pilot? Okay.
yes, budget.
Okay.
Right? And you're like, cool, cool, cool. Now you already going and tell people your story.
Mhm.
Testimony. God is good. God is looking out for me. God is this. Hey,
I signed the paperwork already?
no, you telling people
I'm
stuff.
not telling people. I'm dumb. But continue.
You should be something. Right? You're already excited. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now that you got your money, you've already cashed your first check and everything. Now on sit like, is it possible that you can kind of tell Gwyneth to be removed? I'm not, I'm not a fan of that. I want to keep her integrity and we get the director. I kind of want this because, blah, blah, blah. We need this sort of thing because I want to combine what your vision was with
Mhm.
kind of mine. I'm the executive producer
Mhm.
and I kind of
This is
want that.
TV?
This is for Cinemax. This is for
This
Max.
television?
Yeah.
You have to go with the executive producer. But I'm like, well, can we talk about the vision a little bit? Because springing it here
This
on
is nothing
set,
to talk about. When
springing it on set is kind of like a thing.
I've
Um,
already talked to the sex
mhm.
coordinator. She
Can I
agrees.
ask, like, what do you think that full? Let's talk about the full vision. Like, if it's like, of course, I'm there for art and art's sake, I'm there for it. But like, to understand the full vision so that
Mm.
when I'm directing, I can kind of get a better sense. Because we didn't talk about this in the.
Yeah, because now that I'm watching the scene, I kind of feel like we need more topless on her, and she has no problem being topless.
I'm just curious why.
She has no. I've already spoken
I
to
just
her.
said why.
Well,
Why?
I swear we call DiCaprio.
Maybe. You tell me why, and then I know how to better direct.
She's an issue. We're done here. We're
I
done.
already cashed my check. We
Not
all
been,
lost some money. Laughing all the way to the bank. Yes,
yeah,
I am.
you doing that for camera. Yeah,
Standing on business
it's
is
it's
hard. It's
hard.
hard.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, you train in little like with little things so that you be ready for the big thing. And it doesn't necessarily get easier. It's
Hmm.
just like know who you are and why you doing stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm like, again, not anti topless. Like I really just want to know the entire vision. Like how did that move the story
I
forward?
kind of want to see it. I've been a huge fan of her work. I mean, he only have a reason. I kind of want to see it. I've seen her movie Chocolate Leaves when she was topless. Then I looked at her contract. She said she's fine with it. I think this is a good time to show
So
her.
now I feel like you're just a perv exploiting her.
I don't know if you just say that.
I said it.
I am a perv. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but I kind of want to see her cook breakfast topless. But
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with the scene. It's like, well, she's at home. She's at home, so I kind
Hey
of.
Gwyneth, can we talk about your character a little bit? Do you like how do you think she moves about her house? When she cooks, like what is she wearing? Let's talk
Don't you
about
think?
this.
Don't you think she
Hold
should?
on. No, I would
Oh, the
like to
executive producer. Trying to lead the witness. No, no.
No, he was trying to lead the witness by saying, "Don't you think?" How do you see yourself in this moment in the kitchen? Would you be comfortable trying it?
I was thinking that. Me
Okay.
too.
Well, then I think you two are on the same page. Let's try it that way.
She is unbelievable and uncooperative.
Well, you have to keep talking to my agent and my lawyer to get me off this job.
You know what's the worst, dude? To get fired, I've already shot like 3 weeks of work. It's
Yeah.
like the guy who originally played Back in the Future, that the original Michael J. Fox.
There was an original Michael J. Fox.
Yes, there was another Michael J.
Who was
Not
Michael J.
it wasn't Michael J. Fox, but it was another dude.
Who was it?
I can't think of his name. I'll put him up. But it's a dude that shot like 2 weeks worth of work, and it was like you and Christopher
Oh,
Lloyd, y'all just not,
oh
y'all don't
man.
have no chemistry.
Oh man. He just like 3 of them. Like, is he a known person?
You a super. I'm
Okay.
gonna put him
I'm
up.
like, is he just like? I'd be so bitter.
Eric Schultz,
Oh
this guy. Y'all the scenes,
wow.
all the scenes they had with him.
Dang
Yep.
it.
Look, they shot him again. They shot him again.
Dang it. Dang it. Sorry, dude. I feel sorry for you.
They even did it all over again. The side by sides
He
is
was like, my
crazy.
life is about to change.
Yeah, yeah, and to get this like this, hey,
No, you don't even get that. Your agent calls you.
damn,
Hey, Mikey, Eric.
damn,
Um, before you go to set today, swing by my office.
say it ain't. I heard the rumors from the grip,
From the Greek.
from the grip.
Oh, from the grip. Yeah, just well, it's holding production. We're having some talking issues, but talking it through.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're thinking about going to set, don't.
Boy, I was looking forward to the activity in the Swedish
Yeah,
songs.
yeah. Me too, buddy.
What if he showed up and he already seen Michael J. Fox there? Is that my stunt devil? No, that's you.
The trailer don't have your name on it anymore.
They're taking a little slide out. They're taking the slide out.
Wait,
All right.
nah, you can't even get on set. They took your name off the drive off. Drive off. I'm look, I'm
I'm Eric Schultz.
Eric Schultz.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
Back to the Future. Oh, BTF.
Yeah, you
BTF.
gotta have totally. My glasses on. Put me on the list. What do you mean on the list? Hey, let's come on the list. Yeah, I tried to catch you while you was at the house. I tried to catch you. Oh God, you wasn't answering your phone, nigga. It's the '80s. You don't have cell phones. Of course, you wasn't gonna catch me.
Oh
I
my
wanted to go
gosh.
run this morning. Yeah, that's the worst. You're my agent. You're supposed to say one. It's not you, bro. You just weren't. What else he play up there? You weren't doing what you that movie that whole movie series is a documentary because they tried to do a sequel because the first one was a hit, right?
Hmm.
The second one, the father from the original one, like I need more money, right?
Mm.
And they was like, I think we can work without you,
Oh.
right? So they use his likeness, but also use other footage from the first one to
Oh.
tie things together.
So he was supposed to get paid for that.
He did get paid for
Oh, he
that.
did.
He ended up
Okay.
suing
Yeah.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Um, and then I believe in the third one, they replaced the girl, his love interest,
Hmm.
because she wanted some money. Yeah,
Man, they be taking these people out.
yes, dude. That's why. That's why Friday didn't have Smokey.
I didn't even realize that.
You didn't know that Smokey was not
No,
in
it's that.
Friday.
No, as in I didn't know it was money things. I just thought it was
Yeah,
scheduling goals.
because so before I was like, hey, Mike Epps looks weird. They changed their name to Smokey. Um, so so after Friday, we go to Chris Tucker's IMDb.
Mhm.
I think his first movie he did was like Jackie Brown, and then he did like a Black Panther movie, and then it was Friday. I'm sorry, House Party 3.
Okay,
So Chris Tucker was kind of like moving up.
and then he did Rush Hour.
He did Rush Hour. He
Yeah.
did Money Talk.
Oh yeah.
He did Fifth Element. Like he was moving, right?
Wait, Fifth Element was after Friday.
What happened? So, oh, Dead Presidents.
Chris.
That boy was cooking.
Yeah.
He was cooking. I'm sorry. Sorry, he did Meteor Man first, House Party 3, Panther, Friday, right?
Hmm.
Dead Presidents. Now he moving.
Oh yeah.
Dead Presidents.
Yesterday's price.
Fifth Element. Money
Oh
Talks.
yeah.
Jackie Brown. Rush Hour. Rush Hour 2. Right?
Yeah.
So let me see when Friday. Do you remember when Friday 2 came out? I think Friday 2 came out maybe.
It was late. Man.
Yeah. So now, I'm sure it was like, hey, we got to do a new movie. He's like, you got to talk to my agent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I'm down. Just hit up my agent.
right.
Hmm.
And it was like, because they did that movie on like a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
It was super cheap.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. I
I
think
know
it's
it wasn't a
about
lot.
30,000. Like
I
that.
know it wasn't a lot at
There's a
all.
lot of favors.
Yeah.
And the original House Party, I'm sorry, the original Friday movie House
Mhm.
became such an attraction
Yeah.
to LA. The person like took the money for using
And
the
changed
house
it. Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
So when Friday 2 came, they were like, we gotta shoot somewhere else
Yeah.
because it's not even recognizable. Will we build this house all over again, or we gotta go somewhere else?
Right.
You can't even fake a neighborhood
Right.
because across the street we had Miss Parker, Stanley was next door.
Yeah.
The house, everything was customized to this neighborhood
Right.
to a T. So it was like, we gotta get it. Only we got here, we gotta say, hey, we going to Rancho Cucamonga, so now we can start over with a whole different look, right? So yeah, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I was like,
Chris's budget or the budget
oh
for
yeah,
the
so,
movie.
so everything just pretty much changed because that
Yeah.
movie, Friday became a cult classic.
Right.
And then because it became a cult classic, and because Chris started making crazy amount of money, he was like, we can't afford.
Right.
And now New Line Cinema was like, okay, we're gonna get a bigger budget. Can we get Chris back? It's like we can't afford it. So if you think about it, Chris Tucker could play all Mike Epps roles.
Hmm.
I mean not Rose, his part.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
had to figure out a way to rewrite a few things to make it to his cousin versus his
Right.
best friend.
Right.
Yeah, because that was like that they were building uphill. He shared the same house.
Yeah, that's a
We don't
lot.
have Chris Tucker.
Y'all
How
moving
did
in.
Debo end up in Rancho Cucamonga?
Well, because of black flight or white flight, not white flight, gentrification. Black people all start moving out
Mhm.
anyway.
Mhm. Yeah.
Palm Desert, Rancho Cucamonga,
Mhm.
San Bernardino. They were just moving out there, so
Got out-
mhm, they couldn't afford it anymore.
Yeah, he got out of jail. And said, I gotta find Craig in Rancho Cucamonga, and my brother, who was in jail with me, ironically, has the same kata eye. Debo wasn't even
I forgot about
Debo.
it.
Friday 2 was so weird,
Yeah.
man. It was so weird. I hated how they figured out a way to get to Rancho Cucamonga. He was like, Greg, hurry up, whoa, and a little music,
Yeah.
whoa, and he's feeling the dog poop. And then he got to the car and was driving. It's like this left. And I hate when movies do really well,
Hmm.
and then now they got to add like a wacky look to it.
Right.
Like you could tell the difference between Friday One and Friday Two because it felt very organic. Friday One.
Hmm.
Second one, he had that big blue Fubu '05 jersey, and all the colors real bright and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It felt very like House Party Two, the Jammy Jam. It felt very
I think. Yeah.
bubble gum.
Yeah. I mean, because you got a little budget, so now you can give it a look. People are like, what we actually appreciated
Right,
about it was
right,
how it was shot, and
yeah,
you didn't do the work on it.
right. It Friday One was so organic. It was. Woke up with here. We
Yeah.
woke up here. Eat breakfast, meet the family. Chris Tucker come to the house, make himself food. They come outside. Why are you still here? You see Debbie outside running. Hey, why aren't you at work? This is what happened? It was very
Yeah.
organic. Friday 2 was just like scenes. It was
Yeah.
like, let me go to, Day Day was getting pepper sprayed by his girlfriend. Let's go to work. Um, Smokey was, Day Day had was doing the dog cross street with the Mexicans.
Yeah. I think, and it wasn't even like a real like treat, if you will. Like,
It was a bunch of scenes, man.
yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how we
Never
got
done.
there. I don't even know how we got there.
Never done. We're talking about money. Money changes people.
Oh, yeah.
From Back to the Future to the sequels. It's like
Yeah.
because that first movie was a hit. Back to the Future was a hit. Friday was
Yeah.
a hit. I said, now we got to come back again
You know what I
with a
hate about
banger.
Hollywood? Like,
When Hollywood is attached to it.
yeah, or like it doesn't give it. They don't try. They don't give new stuff really a chance because they're like, this worked 20 years ago.
Yeah.
This is gonna work again.
Sequels to reboots.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
shows. I mean, like it's a business, but
Mhm.
it's like we're scared of not using the same formula.
Mhm.
And but if we use the same formula, like action movies are like the same movies in different setting.
Mhm.
Like it's nothing.
Also budget scare.
Yeah.
When we on a shoestring budget, we only can write and shoot according to our budget.
Hmm.
You go from $1,000 budget to $1 million budget. Now you like you gotta get helicopters.
Right.
It's not even. It don't even make sense.
Right.
Like we gotta hire a stunt coordinator. We gotta hire this for this fight scene. Like, but be like stick to your roots. Like, but also budget scare people because it's like we gotta use all this money or it's gonna go.
Right. Because if somebody like, but it's also like the process. Write the script. Let us know how much you think you need. So if I'm like, hey, this movie is definitely $100 million. You're gonna spend. I need 100 million.
Mhm. You just feel something.
Then you're like, last time you spent 5.
Right,
What are you talking about?
right.
Well, this time we want to.
I'm gonna connect with Fubu
Right.
and see what type of brand deals we get. It's always funny you see them like, man, last time I had a Corona like this is when I was at Nautica product placement.
And then like and also like certain name actors. Well, this time,
Mm,
you know, we
yeah,
have to get, and
right,
that's
right,
8 million right there.
right.
Like that's half my
Hmm.
budget right there,
Yeah,
and it's not necessarily the greatest payoff.
right. It's like, why was Cardi B in Fast and Furious? Why? It's just like,
Why was Meg Thee Stallion?
yeah, on She-Hulk.
Yes,
You
I
gotta get
love
you.
Meg. I was so mad at that.
You gotta remember. Remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They definitely love that rappers are in movies for no reason.
which is the worst, the Fast and Furious series or the Saw series? As in terms with how they got ridiculous with budgets,
I would say, which is worse. Um, Fast and Furious is worse.
I hate to agree with you.
Fast and Furious is worse. Because if if movie one if movie one was this ridiculous, I've been fine. Movie one, they were mechanics, and
Right.
that was it. They were just normal people. You would never think a mechanic would dive out of a Abu Dhabi, Dubai building
Yeah.
across to another building.
It's just this. It just got
But
more and more.
you didn't learn how to
Like
do this.
yeah, like the first two were like
Yeah, I want to know where. I gotta watch the movies in order and say they had passed the threshold.
right.
They
Let me
had.
do it
They said now we got to top.
right here.
I
Yeah.
think. I think five might have been the oh my god.
Which one was five?
Five was the best one. Five was when they robbed Rio and they had those two dangling money banks dragging. They
Hmm.
stole dudes all his money out of the bank,
Yeah.
and obviously that's ridiculous. You
Right.
just you just see a big vault
Yeah.
driving down the street, and these two cars are knocking people out. Who's following them? That can never happen. Never happen. Like a vault, a money vault is minimum
Right.
like 10,000 pounds, and they had they had a car dragging it down the street, knocking buildings over. After that, they was like, we got to go
More. We need
bigger,
more.
bigger. The whole plane situation, the longest runway, you know.
Yeah.
Then somebody controlling all the electric cars with the remote controller.
How do you think the writer goes into the situation? He's
They gotta watch the last movie and say, I think we can go bigger.
like, is it sober or
Yeah, you definitely.
got to smoke a little something?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
what if, hear me out, outer space?
Hmm. What else you gotta be more than that.
Okay,
You
but
gotta be more than
cars.
that. Okay. Not a spaceship. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You talking about a spaceship car. So you mean to tell me when they get to space,
Uh-huh.
the car won't implode because there's no how are they they're not be able to breathe?
You're
Wait,
not thinking. You're not thinking.
wait. You
You're
can't
not thinking with your mind.
you can't there's no sound in space, right? How are they able to communicate?
Don't worry about it. The people don't know that there's no sound in
Mm,
space.
I think we're on to something.
These are the movies.
Mm,
Anything can happen, bro.
right. The question I have is very simple. These are criminals, right?
Hmm.
I would say first six movies, these are criminals. They didn't get their record expunged from The Rock until like seven or eight.
Hmm.
How are they traveling across the world with a passport?
Don't they? Aren't their passports like what you call it? Fakes or something? I can't remember.
Fights.
Fake, fakes, fraud, phony.
Their face. Face recognition.
Oh yeah. See, I believed it.
They didn't even show them ever get on planes. They just popped up in Rio. They just popped up in
You
Egypt.
have connects.
If you have private planes, sure. Show that. Show that you have a hookup that's traveling, that's flying you from here and there. Like, definitely some,
Smoke in the atmosphere during these conversations.
yeah,
Oh my gosh,
yeah, it is,
that's
man.
funny. Well, that was
It's fun.
it was fun. Definitely random ass combos
Yeah.
for sure. My favorite thing to do.
What's it called? Body locks.
Baldy locks. Did this thing ever create one, or do I have to go in?
Never made it.
It never made it.
What's it on the side?
Oh, it still says creating though.
Mm.
These are the other things. I sent you those. Maybe I should have left it on the page. Well, we're wrapping up
Mm-hmm.
this episode of Random Ass Combos with Twills and Lack. No, it's supposed to be Rack with Twills and Lack, but it might just be Baldy Locks next time we do it.
Mm-hmm. The bold, the bald, and beautiful. No, that's already somebody else's.
'Cause I was like, it might be beautiful.
No, you're definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching so much. This is another episode of Rack, soon to be Baldy Lock. Thank y'all for tuning in and sticking around for so long. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna go another 19 episodes. And thank you guys. See you guys next week. Tell us your favorite part of this particular podcast. Write the time code down in 30 seconds so we can put it on Instagram. We don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we were talking about. But if you're watching it right now, this is the part you want to repost. Thank you guys so much. Toodaloo.
Be sure to like and subscribe. All things at LACKTOASTENT on Instagram.
And make sure you guys hit the notification bell.
Join
When
us.
we post, you know when we are on.
Yes. And when we go live, you can join the convo.
Cool.
Until next time.
Two fingers in your face. Oh,
We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. You gotta witness that. The dramatics of Dion Lack. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, on this first Saturday of the new year. Well, it's a Sunday. Jesus, I got to work tomorrow. The first Sunday of the new year. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to go edit and then do some more work. What you gonna do?
I gotta work.
Well, then, on that note, we're just gonna peace out. But thanks again. Um, you know us. You don't know the next time we're gonna go live. We don't know either. Just stick with us, and we'll chat then. Have a great week. Bye.